Join me for a week in the life as a almost lawyer with a pretty hectic week because I am moving. Happy Tuesday. My morning routine starts at 5 in the morning, so I have a whole bunch of habits that I do in the morning that helps me feel set up and ready for the day ahead. Like, it feels so good to have a early start to the day. Like, I feel so much more productive. Once I'm ready, I drive to the train station and then I catch the train into the city because I live in the suburbs, so I have to catch public transport into the city. I do my content work on the train, and then once I arrive in the city, and then it is time for me to do the reason why I go early, which is to do my morning walk in the city because I absolutely love the views and it feels so nice, and it's such a great way to start my day before I go to work. So I just finished my workout and I'm gonna go get freshened up. I still have like about 30 minutes before I need to start work, so I have plenty of time, and I still need to eat breakfast too. So I just go and grab my stuff to where the bathroom is so I can go and freshen up and feel fresh. I am freshening up because I kind of smell at the moment. I leave a moisturizer, a body scrub, and a deodorant in my desk in the office. So after I finish working out here, I can easily freshen up. I mean, I will take a shower at night, but in terms of like smelling good now, I just put it in here. And now I smell pretty good. Now I feel so very much refreshed. Now it's time to go grab breakfast. Because I'm moving, I didn't get the chance to prep some breakfast, so I went down to McDonald's and grabbed my breakfast, and it's one of my comfort food, so it was good. I had that in my desk, and then I went into getting some work done. I worked on everything for the next couple of hours, and yeah, that was pretty much most of my work day. Is just going through tasks, going through emails, taking on urgent tasks as I go. I have a coffee fix in between because I definitely needed it, and then I also had a client meeting at 1 o'clock, so I didn't even get to have lunch until much later, until like 2:30 p.m. And in my lunch break, I like to eat, obviously, and I like to go on a walk because it helps me get my 10,000 steps. And I absolutely love the lunch bowl I got. By 2:30, I am back into work, and instead of a coffee fix, I got a tea instead, and that helped me through my last couple hours of work. And then I was done by 5:10, and I made my way to church, and I did my content work on the way back. So that was pretty much how that work day went. And hi, I'm finally talking again in this entire vlog. Today was, it's not that bad. It wasn't that bad. Like, I've had more hectic days than that, and I would have stayed longer, but I do have church. I do have to rush to church about right now, but yeah, I'm definitely anticipating that the rest of the week is going to be really extremely busy. So I'm gonna wrap up the vlog for today, and I will see you tomorrow. So good morning, guys. Just like yesterday, I caught the train into the city, did my content work on the train, and then once I arrived in the city, it was time for me to get changed into my workout clothes so I can go on my morning walk in the city. I like to either go in the same route or a different route depending on how I feel, and I took a different route today. Then I freshened up and went back into my office clothes, and then of course I was so hungry by the end of it that I had my breakfast, I prepped it from home, and then I went straight into work by 9 o'clock. I also had my lunch early because I was so hungry, but then on my actual lunch break, that's when I just chilled out and went on my lunch break a walk. Like, my lunch breaks are when I like get my steps up and stuff because I want to reach 10,000 steps at the end of every single day. I ended up getting a sweet treat, and then I ended up getting a coffee as well to push me through the last couple of hours of work. On top of the usual urgent things I had to do, there was also this other big task that I had to do that had something to do with me going on an interstate work trip, so it had something to do with that. I can't mention too much about it, but that should give you a little bit of an idea of what I was working on. So I finished quite later today, so I finished by 6:10 p.m. Currently recording some content in this little room here, and then I'm gonna head to where I need to go. So I took the train back home because it's time for me to get back into things again. I got to work on my content on the train ride home, so productive. And hi, if I have not mentioned it in my voiceover earlier, I don't know if I would, but anyways, I was working on like my biggest sort of task ever. Like, I don't want to give away too much because I don't want to accidentally reveal too much, but let me just say that it was probably one of the hardest tasks I was ever given in the time that I worked in my legal career, which is literally preparation for me when I do become an official lawyer. So that is my taste of it, and it was a challenge in a good way. It did mean that I'd be back at work a little bit later, but that's okay because I understand the reality of working in law. But anyways, I will see you tomorrow, so I have to head off to a church. So bye. Welcome to the last day that I'm filming this week for this vlog. So it's the same usual routines as you have seen for the past 2 days. So it is helpful just to stick with the same routines every single day because it gives me some sort of stability in my life. But the only difference is that I do switch things up a bit every once in a while, like whether or not I go to a different route or I switch things up a bit. Today was a little bit different because I had a collaboration meeting. But even like personally for me, like when I see people's content and I begin to build that trust with that content, if they put something out and if I'm really into them, like with the free content that they put out, then I'd be willing to invest what they do offer, if it makes sense. Morning. I just finished my meeting with Savannah. Her content is cute, so we're doing a little collaboration together. We've just been brainstorming some ideas, and that's what we got up to today. So I'm pretty sure I'm posting this vlog before the collaboration gets posted, so I'm really excited for that. I obviously jumped from my walk straight into the meeting, so I'm in the soundproof room in the office, and I do have to obviously get changed because it's not office appropriate. So I'm gonna get changed, get freshened up, and eat breakfast. So I freshened up, I got changed into my office clothes, and then I had my breakfast because I was hungry. I also prepped it from home as well, and then I went straight into work, working on a couple of things. I had snacks on my desk, I had a coffee fix because, yeah, I was just really, really hungry today. I don't know why, but I was able to have my lunch break by 3 p.m. and I thought I took the opportunity to go on a solo date because I have no time to go on my weekly solo date this week because I am moving, and so this is all I got. And then I was back to work by 4 p.m. and yeah, I was there for a couple of hours more, and then I just took the train ride back home and doing my usual content work. So by 7:30 I was at home, and my family and I decided to go for dinner. So this is us at dinner, and that's pretty much all I filmed for this vlog. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye.